Now, Manchester City are out in Jeddah for the Club World Cup. They and Chelsea will be England's representatives in an expanded 32-team tournament in 2 years' time, meaning clubs like Manchester United and Liverpool are excluded. Arsenal can qualify, but only if they win the Champions League this season. Chief reporter Kaveh Solokol has more from Saudi Arabia.
The good news is Chelsea and Manchester City will definitely be playing in the new Club World Cup in 2025. But the bad news is that Liverpool and Manchester United have been locked out of this competition. There's also a little bit of good news for Arsenal as well, because the door is not totally closed on Arsenal, but to qualify for it, they are going to have to win the Champions League this season. This tournament is going to have 32 clubs. 12 of the clubs are going to come from UEFA. Now, Chelsea and Manchester City qualify because they have won the Champions League. And there's also a cap of 2 clubs from each country. So we've already got Chelsea and Manchester City in it, so we can't have another English club in the competition. I can tell you that Real Madrid have qualified for it because they won the Champions League a couple of years ago. Also because of how well they have performed in the Champions League, Bayern Munich, PSG, Inter Milan, Porto and also Benfica have already qualified for the tournament. Now, the remaining 3 or 4 places allocated for European sides, they are likely to go to Borussia Dortmund or Atletico Madrid or RB Leipzig or Barcelona, Juventus, Napoli, Red Bull Salzburg or Lazio. And there are 4 clubs who could qualify for the tournament by winning the Champions League this season. And those 4 clubs are Arsenal, Copenhagen, Real Sociedad or PSV Eindhoven.
Well, World Players Union FIFPro have criticised the new format, saying the FIFA Council's decision today to schedule the first edition of the 32-team FIFA Club World Cup between June the 15th and July the 13th without implementing further player workload safeguards demonstrates a lack of consideration for the mental and physical health of participating players, as well as a disregard for their personal and family lives. The expanded competition will undercut the rest and recovery time of these players at the end of the 24-25 season and further disrupt national employment markets by changing the balance between national and international competitions. Players will have to perform at the end of an 11-month season with little prospect of getting enough rest before the following season starts. The extreme mental and physical pressures at the pinnacle of the game is the principal concern of players with multiple club and national team competitions, leading to exhaustion, physical injuries, mental health issues, diminished performance and risks to career longevity. They have repeatedly voiced concerns about mounting workload to their national player unions.